holiday special!
It's beginning!
In the name of the Father, and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity. Follow on.
If, following this, Arcadia should launch an attack by both land and air, our kingdom will stand little...
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible!
My father? I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca. There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalbano with all haste.
I will go.
And I will go at his side.
Galtea, stand watch over your life.
That I be considered worthy.
The fortress is lost! We must withdraw!
No! The paling still stands!
Shield hill in sight, ne'er failing light.
The paling's fallen!
Then it's over!
For my father! For my father!
Lord Wrestler!
Blessings of the Great Father descend, and guide your bodies return to the earth. Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Pharaoh.
The death of Lord Ras Laheos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the Kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice: Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the Order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Romanos, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
You there? Can you hear me?
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Reks, sir. My name's Reks.
Good. Reks. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand? Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Reks?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Bossler, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Steady, Reks. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
Alright. That is the beginning of Final Fantasy XII. And here we are on the emulator for the PC. Now, I'm sure, as you well know, that you have heard quite a bit of audio trouble as part of the emulation and not of the computer. And apparently you saw that whole little black shadow mess right there. That is just part of the emulation as well. There's nothing I could do to fix that because I tried. But here we are. I am Roarin the Werewolf and welcome to Final Fantasy XII. La-da-da. We are on a character called Reks, which is one of the character's brothers who are naturally in the game. Did you see the marker above my head? That is a talk icon. You can talk to any character showing one of these. Talk to someone approaching them and press X. Yes, I know this. Now this is in 720. I can't get it to get any better. But of course this is PS2 graphics. Life is worth too much to throw away, Reks. Do what you can, but try not to be a hero. Save the hero stories for your brother once we're back in Rabanastre. Just listen to the captain and we'll get through this. Oh, that so hopeful of words coming from a character that is not the main character. Knowing that you are not playing a main character right now, you already know that shit's going to happen. Try opening the gate. Yes, open the gate. Now, not a lot of stuff can be done early on in the game, except for a few little things. I will get to that into a bit. There is quite a number of secrets in the Final Fantasy XII game. Tons of little Easter eggs, tons of hidden stuff. So hidden. Yes, I know that target line means he's attacking me. Blah blah blah. Yes. Let's get through it. I already know how to play. Attack. Have at you. Now, let's see what we got in the beginning. We got white magic, cure, black magic, thunder. We got items, potions 8, high potions 5. La-di-da.
Captain?
There's a glitch right there. Alright, this thing usually goes after the captain, so we have free reign to like pretty much beat its ass in the behind. At 50%, this boss just, you know, flies away, does whatever it does. I actually really like the combat system in Final Fantasy XII a lot more than most of the other Final Fantasies. There's another glitch right there, Shadow. I'm gonna have to still try to mess with the audio in the game. Attack you in the back! That guy just got owned! Owned in the face! What is up with this armor? There's no simple way through the fortress. The mini-map at the top right of your screen may not be enough to gain your bearings. You should lose your way. Consult the location of the map by pressing select. Yes, I know, blah blah. It's right there, yeah. Whatever. Let's get this shit done. Another glitch!
Where are you?
What if Captain Ozilus has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait. Quickly, Reks!
No targets are available. There's stuff around these pots. There are enemies afoot. Ahead we will face many Imperials, but we need not fight them all. Oftentimes retreat is the wiser course. Should you need to arise, press and hold the R2 button to run from your foes. There's no shame in fleeing a battle that serves no purpose. What? What is this talk of running? We fight! Oh, one of them's a sorcerer. Attack the sorcerer! He is dead. Come on, let me hit one of them. They're killing him too fast. Alright, that leads up. There's a potion right here, but we are not going to grab it just yet. We don't really need it. Already got enough potions, and there is a save point up ahead. There be more enemies. I did not gain experience in this matter. What lameness is this? Up we go. Doweth here the saveth point. This is a save crystal. You can save your progress by approaching the save crystal and pressing X. It also restores HP and MP. I already know this. Yes. We are going to save it in here. Nope, not that one. This one. Now, from what I gathered, the enemies are pretty much renewed up this way once we proceed on up. I think the guide tells a couple of special achievements we can unlock up here. Let me bring this up. We're going to be doing one of them, and all that's pretty much going to be off camera though, because it's going to take a long time to do that, and a lot of MP in this beginning area. Come on, where is it? Am I still too low? Come on, keep on going. Ah, here it is. Okay. Should you be insane enough to spend some quality time here, you can add the following avatars in the Sky Pirates Den, available later in the game. Awarded for attacking over 300 times, earns you the title of Assault Striker. You unlock Bathia. Awarded for felling over 500 foes, earning you the title of Blood Dancer. Earns you Bosch. Awarded for casting magics over 200 times, earns you the title Spellslinger, which awards you Fran. Completing a 50 chain in battle, earning you the title of Unrelenting. That's what we're aiming for. Earns you Mablanc. And awarded for acquiring over 10,000 guild, earns you the title of Plunderer, which unlocks Pinello. We are going to be doing the 50 chain one off camera, but that won't, yeah, you won't be seeing that shit. Okay. You fight 3 soldiers after this. They are lower level than usual guys fought so far, so to take them on. Then follow the one-way path and open the door. Attempts to block your progress, and soon you... Yeah, we'll do all that in a bit. We saved it. And on to the next scene.
Intruders! Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
Now this will be the part that we are all going to start up the chain. Well, it's not going to count these guys because I have to transition from one area of the castle to another. His attack could be faster though. Hi-yas! Now we'll go down here. Now, a chain is initiated by killing the same type of enemy. It can be quite beneficial whenever you do so. Chaining the same type of enemy helps you kill them a lot faster, I think. But I know they drop items. They drop quite a bit of items every time you chain gets higher and higher. There's also a thing called a reverse chain. It's not seen. It's kind of a secret. You have to kill different enemies each time, but it has a slightly higher chance of dropping items than the natural chain itself, which is what I'm doing right now. Alright, we gained a potion right there. We're going to go ahead and use one. The faster we kill these enemies, the faster we can raise our chain up higher and higher. Yep. 5 chain increasing. Bitch! Lunging at me and shit. I will cut you. I am cutting you now. Hoya! The 6th chain has been completed. Let's continue on. Gaining more and more. Let's get in here. Let's go ahead and use some magic. There we go. Attack him! You know, I really do like the graphics of this game. This came like right... it didn't came that long after Final Fantasy X. 11 is an online MMO that I think didn't do too well. I don't know, I didn't play it that much. Okay, hopefully we can get this all squared up to 50. We're doing pretty good so far. Yes! Use item. Now there are 3 ways to break chain. 3. One of them is touching a save crystal, and we don't want to do that just yet. The second one is going into town, which we're not anywhere near right now. And the third one is to defeat a different type of enemy. As you can see, we're at 49. That big giant orb that dropped gave us 2 potions, which is all what this enemy has in tail, as in for a drop. Sometimes they drop 3. But upon gaining those little bonuses, it can either restore health for a certain percentage, restore our magic for a certain percentage, either cast the spell of Protect or Shell on us, and let's see what else. That's about it. It increases every time the chain gets higher and higher, ever so often. So we've managed to gain up to 51. Just awesome. And there we are. We've unlocked 50 chains. That should be it. That should be good. We gained a lot of potions in the end. Even though it doesn't carry over once we start the actual game itself. When we start our side. Oh. Potions are instantaneous. Any item is instantaneous, but magic is on a cast. So I believe that's it. Instead of that, let's continue on with the story and head into the next part. Let me go ahead and bring up that wiki, or that guide that I had up in a bit. Go ahead and save it. Let me double check. I do tend to forget things quite often. Scroll down, 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 down. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. Now I'm not sure if any of these achievements or accessories or any of the secret stuff is in the emulator, but it doesn't hurt to do it anyway. It should be, at least. Okay, let's continue on with the story. Nope, not that way. This way.
Your Majesty. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Dalmasca to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent. Hello.
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And to think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanasta. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I, to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain, traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.